Hey guys, it's Tara. Welcome to my channel, and thank you for clicking on my video today. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get into this. Okay, so I wrote down some notes because this happened about 4 or 5 years ago, so I had to sit there and really think about everything that happened. I mean, I remember the embarrassing part, but like everything that led up to that. Okay, so about 4 or 5 years ago, me and my mom talked about joining a local gym together because we were both really out of shape, and as you can tell, I'm still really out of shape. And, well, I was wanting some inspiration, so I was looking up videos on YouTube about, like, working out, you know, and, like, because I didn't know what to do with the gym. Still don't know what to do with the gym. I don't even go to the gym anymore. And I ended up looking up videos on like workouts and everything, and somehow ended up on the gym fail side. And I laughed at all those people. And karma's a bitch. So I worked out at the gym, and I say worked out because, like I said, I didn't really know what I was doing. I was just kind of trying things out. I worked out at the gym like a handful of times, and back then, my friend and my coworker at the time, she was a member of the same gym, and so I think I worked out with her like once or twice, but I'd only worked out at that gym in like the span of a month or so, probably about like 4 or 5 times. And so, like I said, I went on YouTube and I was looking up like ideas and stuff, and it might have been like on Pinterest too, I'm not really sure. Somewhere I read or heard about like HIIT, high intensity interval training, and at the same time I was interested in trying to get into running. I don't know why. I still want to someday, but I suck at running, and I'll tell you why in a minute. But I wanted to get into running, and like whenever I would go to the gym, like I would get on the treadmill and like I would walk a lot because I can't run. Like I suck at running. I just can't. And well, one day I decided like I'm gonna try like a high intensity interval training type of thing on the treadmill. Like I'm gonna walk, you know, for a few minutes, get a good pace going, and then I'll turn the treadmill up and I'll run for as long as I can, you know, until I'm like too out of breath, and I'll turn it back down, and I'll walk and let my heart rate, you know, like slow down a little bit, and then I'll run again. Well, that didn't work out for me, because that one particular day that I decided to go try that, I went to the treadmill, and there was somebody right next to me this whole time, so there was a witness to my embarrassment. But anyway, I turned on the treadmill, you know, and I'm walking, and I have like a good little pace going, and then I turn it up, you know, to run, and I didn't run for very long. It was probably like a minute or two because I was out of breath really quickly. And so I turned it back down, you know, to kind of like walk a little bit, you know, get my heart rate down and like get my, you know, steady pace going again. And then I turned it up again, and I was running, and like I said, it wasn't very long, because I was out of breath, like, real quick. And I was so out of breath that I couldn't keep up with the treadmill speed. Like, I was trying so hard, because I was just trying to turn it down, and I could not turn it down. And before I knew it, my right foot went out from under me. Like, my ankle rolled. I fell on my knees. Mind you, I'm still hanging on to the treadmill. And I thought to myself, I'm going to get back up. You know, I'm going to get back up, and I'm going to, you know, get my pace going again. I'll turn it down and everything to where it'll be fine. It was not fine. It was not fine. Because within like 10 seconds or whatever, like my knees are on the treadmill, my hands come down and my elbows come down on the treadmill. So, knees, elbows, flung right into the wall behind the treadmill. This really happened. I sat there against the wall for a minute, like, did that really just happen? Like, that really just happened. I just got flung off the damn treadmill. And somebody was right next to me when it happened. And of course, you know, I'm sitting there for a minute, and at first I'm like, I'm kind of mad, and I'm embarrassed. I'm like, I cannot believe that this just happened to me. But then I thought to myself, you know, it's only embarrassing if you let it be embarrassing. And I have anxiety. And this is one of those moments I was proud of myself because I didn't let it keep me down. Because I thought to myself, this is one of those moments where you have to laugh at yourself because these things happen. And like I said, I laughed at all those people and all those gym fail videos, and karma came back around and bitch slapped me, because it happened to me too. And eventually, the girl that was next to me, she stopped her treadmill and she came over and she was like, "Are you okay? Like, do you need anything? Do you need me to get you some water or something like that?" And I'm like, "No, I'm good. I'm just going to sit here for a minute. I'm just going to rest for a minute, you know?" Because like I said, my ankle rolled. Like, I sprained my right ankle. It wasn't like a super serious injury or anything like that, but it's like I sprained my right ankle, I skinned my knees and my elbows, and I hurt my pride. So, yeah. Needless to say, I don't think I really tried that again after that. Side note, every time I've hurt my ankles or like my shins, I was trying to run. And I say trying to run because I suck at running. Like, my left ankle, I sprained my left ankle when I was 19. And I wasn't even doing anything super serious. Like, me and some family members and, like, my best friend were playing volleyball out in the front yard. I was running to go hit the ball and tripped in the tiniest little hole in the ground. And, bam. Still have issues with that ankle to this day. Another time I was trying to run, I got a shin splint. Couldn't run for, like, you're not supposed to run, I think, for, like, up to 3 months. And it hurt just walking. So, yeah, if that's a sign not to run, I might take it, you know, for a little while. Because every time I run, I get hurt. So, if there's a lesson in all of this, don't laugh at other people, because karma comes back. Anyways, I know this video is not super long. But remember, I do have anxiety, and also this happened like 4 or 5 years ago, and I'm like, I don't remember every little detail for sure. I just remember getting flung off the treadmill and being super embarrassed for a minute. And then had to have somebody, we were upstairs, by the way, too, because there's like a balcony type situation, and we were upstairs. So this guy had to come help me down the stairs. And there was, like, a physical therapist on site, you know, so, of course, you know, I went in there, and he gave me the whole, like, you know, elevate it, ice it, rest it, you know, don't walk on it, blah, 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 get an ankle support or something like that. And I had to go to work, like, right after that. So, and that job involved a lot of walking. Fun times. But, luckily, like, I don't have any serious issues with that ankle. And then, like, my knees and my elbows, of course, like, I had skinned them and everything, and had really ugly scars for a little bit, but you can't really see them now. It mainly just kind of, like, I don't know, just hurt my pride a little bit. Because if there was nobody next to me when that happened, I probably wouldn't have been as embarrassed. But actually, I kind of wondered, and I wish I would have thought about it at the time to ask them, because they probably had cameras, right? And I'm like, man, I should have asked them if they had video of that, because that would have been hilarious. And then I could put some in this video, but I didn't think about that at the time. And even if they did, I don't know if they would have let me have it. But if they did have video of that, they watched that back, I guarantee they laughed their asses off, because I would have. And that's how I got in that situation. Anyways, if you guys like this video, please like and subscribe, and I will try to do more videos. I will try to think of other better story times. I have a boring life, occasionally with little interesting and embarrassing things sprinkled in there. But anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.